pierced by your call. Our bodies are made like polished arrows to serve you, our voices to sing your praises. We acknowledge that you have cheer on this day, in this time. We will listen and walk with you as we worship together in the beauty of holiness. You can be seated. Hello, my name is David. How are you guys? It has been it's been a crazy, I guess a crazy end to 2020, a beginning of the new year. And so this is really my first time to see any of you since Christmas Eve. And if you Eve, I haven't seen you since like early December. So, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Couple of things to get you up to speed on. First of all, thank you for being down here. Thank you for making the transition. If you have wandered through the building at all, you see we're in a pews are everywhere. Everything's taped up. We are uh, patiently going through the work that is being done in the sanctuary. We're very excited. Of picking paint colors and carpet and all that stuff, and so we're just very excited to get that done. Um, it was our initial hope on mid-February. As these projects tend to go, we probably will not make the mid-February. Our goal is Easter, and that's what I'm gearing up for. We may be done sometime or early March, but that is sort of our big our big goal is to have sort of a morning where we can go into the sanctuary. So that is sort of our countdown. Easter is April 4th, and so if we get it done, we'll probably shoot for Palm Sunday to have each of us go in and at least see and try the new space. But April 4th is sort of the big to do. So a lot of our energy, a lot of our focus is going to go towards that Easter date. I'm especially, I'm sure everyone else is. We did not really get a regular Easter in the sanctuary last year. We were out in the parking lot, which was a lot of fun. Um, but we're excited. We're excited about the energy of the spring, all of that. Um, for each of you, whether you are watching us online or whether you are present with us, I do want to thank each of you for your
Sixth through eighth grader. We have that for you. By the way, I mentioned this last week. We are right now. We have our children's spaces are open. So on Sunday morning when you come here, you have a child that's elementary age, preschool age. If you have a baby, all of our spaces are open. We still have them going on in the children's wing upstairs. So anytime that you are here, we have stuff going on. Everything is up and running. So that's awesome too. And I'm still reading stories.
yes,
I read stories every Sunday night. How many of you have seen those?
amazing.
Magic or something.
Man.
Please stand. I waited for God, who turned to me and heard my cry, who lifted me out of the mud and mire, and set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. Sing a new song. Our mouths. Blessed are we when we make the Lord our trust, when we do not turn aside to false gods. We sing all.
Conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, he suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended to hell. The third day he ascended to heaven and is seated at the that sort of bad energy taken out, had it all cleaned up, and then put something new inside of it. If you could take your spiritual journey and use that sanctuary sort of as a metaphor to sort of guide us through this process. The reality is, if you look the last 2 months, it's sort of a microcosm of everything that we've had to go through for the last almost 10 months. Some weeks we're here, some weeks we're not here, some weeks we're in the sanctuary, some weeks we're down here, some weeks we're only online. And I don't know about you, but I feel static. I feel disruption. I feel like I try to wake up every day and I'm just trying to find both hands on the ends of my arms sometimes. And I know that's nerve-wracking. That is a nerve-wracking thing for all of us to be into. Now, again, as much fun as an action project at your house, it's fun and exciting, and it is very disruptive. It's very nerve-wracking. You always have there's the stereotype of the contractor. They're going to come in, they're going to give you a promise, they're going to tell you all this work is going to be done in X